Hello! What the heck? Oh right, I forgot to add that to the scene. Hello everyone. Yes, it is I, the disembodied voice from the void, who sounds just like your interdimensional bartender, Kaz, who is afraid of salespeople. I totally sound like that. But I am just a disembodied voice from the void until I click this. And suddenly... behold, I have gained a corporeal form! Hello everyone, good morning and welcome. We're gonna be playing some ZZZ in a bit, but I just wanted to take a short bit to unwind, kind of just talk, take a deep breath, and just try to go through things. I'm still kind of like trying to process everything over this past week, like as far as Siege is concerned. I know we already laid out all of our opinions and stuff, but I'm still kind of the opinion that like I'm worried. I'm worried for what's gonna happen. At the same time, I'm still kind of excited. But yeah, we already shared that last night on stream. Not gonna lie though, it's still kind of like a bit to think about for me personally. Personally me, because like this is a game I somehow still love, and like from people that I follow and also my friends, it's gotten mixed to negative opinions, and I'm just like their thoughts, their reasons for thinking that about Siege are justified, like with the way that the game's been handled. But at the same time, I'm like, I love the game still. As weird as that sounds, I still want to play it, or at least I want to play it when the update comes out in June. So I watch people play it. I watched I was watching earlier Neko and Draws play it, and like I kind of miss it sometimes. I miss being able to come up with new ways to okay, let's be completely honest. I'm not exactly coming up with anything new, because as I've said, I've patterned a lot of my current playstyle I patterned it very much after Girtania, with like weird batshit in weird borderline stupid strats with Capcan and Frost. I do kind of want to eventually go back to just playing the game like how I used to. Just play every operator and try to see if I can outsmart. I want to go back to a mindset of like, I just want to enjoy the game and also feel smart while doing so. So it's like, maybe I should. But at the same time, I'm like, there's so many, I personally, I know that people are like it's so uncomplicated, but for me, I'm getting like conflicted feelings about Siege personally. Cause like I loved the game so much when I first started playing. Well, okay, maybe not so much, only because like when I started, I couldn't even play the game properly because my PC was back then. It was, for those of you who weren't here around like the 2019, 2020 era up until 2021, those first 2 years, I was streaming on like this pre-built budget gaming PC that I had been playing on for about 4 or 5 years at that point. I got the PC in 2016, and yeah, so it wasn't the strongest thing ever. Even if I plugged my display into the GPU and not the APU, I still managed to play most of my games. I played FF14, I played Apex Legends, unbelievably, and I even was able to run with an upgraded GPU back then, which was my RX 570, which is still there on my desk collecting dust because can't even be used anymore. But yeah, when I got the RX 570, that's when I started playing Siege, I believe. Or I think I only started playing, I can't remember. I think I started playing Siege on the RX 570, and then I started playing Siege I continued playing Siege on my current build after my old PC gave up. For those of you who don't know how bad it got, for those of you who don't know how bad my PC got, my CPU, it was an APU, it was an RX, I forgot the exact model, but it was a Radeon APU that it's basically, it has integrated graphics along with like the actual processing power. I'm not trying to mansplain here, okay, but like I know that APUs have kind of phased out into obscurity, sort of. But yeah, when I played on that before, it got so bad. Back then, I was a heavy like 14 streamer. I'd stream my raids, and it got so bad that mechanics were happening. I'd see the markers, but the game didn't render. I could see the map, I could see my character, but the game didn't render my party members. It didn't render it didn't render the boss. And yet somehow, I will forever hold this as a testament of skill and memory, that I was somehow, for one run, there was one specific run where I was able to survive the longest despite not being able to see the boss and not being able to see mechanics properly. But I already understood the mechanics and also where my placements should be, to the point where it's like, okay, I'll move here, then I move here. The call out is for this spot, so I'll move here. Only for it to just be like, why the hell are you gaming and streaming on a 4-year-old budget pre-built gaming PC? Then and I will never forget that he did pay for the base for my current rig, basically. Which, now that I think about it, like, you know, okay, so here's the thing. Another thing that I've been thinking about is like I'm trying to save up for upgrades again, because we got the GPU upgrade already, but now I'm starting to notice that processing is slightly a problem now, and also it's like it's not just the crap, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, there. So in terms of upgrades, it's because like I'm noticing that my PC is kind of slowing down a bit at sometimes. Like it doesn't load all the frames correctly, and it's not a GPU problem, I'm pretty sure, because I can play higher fidelity games with almost no problems. I play Spider-Man on Ultra, for Christ's sake. So I'm thinking that maybe that my CPU is getting tired, and also it's like, you know, my GPU is being bottlenecked by the CPU, and because I'm not utilizing my GPU fully, like the way I understand it, and people are free to correct me if I'm wrong about this, because this is how I understand it based on the very limited information I have from YouTube shorts and from like what I catch in my feed every now and then. But basically, if I'm not directing enough processing tasks to the GPU, it then offloads it to the CPU, and depending on what you're asking your game to do or what you're having your game do, that's what creates a bottleneck. And so because the CPU is taking on that load, but it's a load that it can't normally handle, things slow down. At least that's how I understood it from a short that I watched. I could be completely wrong, and I'm pretty sure there are going to be people in the tech audience who are going to come into my chat like, actually, like, okay, yeah, sure, correct me. I'd be happy to actually understand this better. It would be so much easier to understand these kinds of things. It'd be so much easier for me to understand these kinds of things. But like, that's why I've been talking to Ned about it, and like, maybe I should get an upgrade. I don't know if it's absolutely required, but I know it might help with a lot of like stutters and stuff, and also it won't oh, hold on, did I actually post that I was live on Discord? I don't think I did. I have been talking for 10 minutes and I forgot that I didn't post that I went live. All I did was I posted, hey, this is my post. But I didn't actually announce that I am now started. VT live, going live. That's another interest. I'll get to that in a bit. There's another interesting thing I want to talk about. Okay, so yeah, I've been thinking about upgrades only because like I feel like my CPU is 4 years old, and either it's gonna give out soon. I don't even know how soon that soon may be, but it's like aside from that, it's also a question of like, how do I phrase this properly? Yeah, it's the whole bottlenecking thing I'm concerned about. Like, I don't know if I'm properly utilizing my rig with what I'm doing. Now here's the thing though. Flash this picture of the thing. No, sorry. Here's the thing though. It's like, it's also, now I've also considered like what are my options for upgrading, because I spoke to Fritz and spoke to Ned, and they said that if you really want to go with like a proper upgrade to prevent bottlenecking, then I should go a full upgrade, but that's expensive. Like upgrading, the next upgrade I would have to get would have to be a brand new motherboard, a brand new CPU, and of course new RAM sticks, because the new setups or the current gen is they don't use AM4 anymore, which is what my current CPU is, and my current motherboard's platform. They use AM5. On top of that, motherboards that support AM5 don't use DDR4 RAM sticks. They use DDR5. So I'm pretty fucked in that regard. I'm sadly stuck in this position where, as much as I would like to, update all of that, I just got my new RAM sticks last year because I thought that my problems with my PC last year were my RAM sticks. It turns out it was just a faulty install of Windows that I had to redo. So I have still, within the past year, I have new GPU, new RAM sticks. The only thing I haven't updated is the CPU and the motherboard. So I'm gonna update the CPU first so that, you know, I can stay gaming at least with less bottleneck and with better processing power. And from Fritz's advice and from Ned's advice, they said just go with like the highest you can manage in terms of a new CPU, which they recommended is like a 57 or 5800 with a good price, and that should future-proof me enough to be able to skip AM5 entirely and like just wait until AM6 comes out. It's a very complicated way of going about it, but like this is what I have. These are my options for that. That's my option for that specifically. So I am talking to Ned, like, and his source about like where we can get a proper set that I can use for at a semi-affordable price. If you guys would like to help with that, semi-shameless plug, if you guys would like to help me afford upgrades, including upgrades to my model, you can you can actually support me on Sponsa. Let me get my Sponsa link. I keep forgetting to push Sponsa, honestly. That's on me. It's entirely new, so like I'm not entirely used to it yet. But I should push this more. I should actually add this to my links on the description for the stream. But for those of you who don't know what Sponsa is yet, Sponsa is a platform where creators such as myself, mostly VTubers, can put specific donation goals that you can choose to donate to, or you can just donate to a general donation pool to help us achieve certain goals. This includes things like projects, upgrades, and stuff like that. Then put that as a pinned comment, pinned message there. Go ahead and check it out. I currently have just 2 goals right now, but you can also just donate to a general fund that I can use to upgrade stuff if you would like to support me. I think I'm gonna use that to replace my Streamlabs donation link, because like I know that Streamlabs can get pretty scummy. So, and from how I understand it, Sponsa was founded by 2 big fans of Hololive and VTubers in general, Velocity. And they wanted to create a platform to allow VTubers and other creators to flourish like that. So they were kind enough to also, like, I've interacted with some of their posts, and they were kind enough to actually to give me early access to the alpha. So it was just a matter of me like trying to get like actual getting PayPal. There we go. It was, I remember the thing that stopped me from using Sponsa previously was actually PayPal, because like unfortunately up until recently Sponsa could only work with Stripe, which is not available in my country, so I had to wait. Eventually they did get PayPal added, so yeah. Hold on, I need to like decide on this, like now we've approached a problem. I want to use Pulchra. but the problem here is that I don't have any more Wenjins available to support that. Also, it's also a matter of Pulchra's sorry, I'm trying to chat with you guys while also like simultaneously building up my characters in the background. Okay, what is the upgrade position? Her passive, her skill, and her quick assist. Okay. That's the next thing we have to start leveling up. But like, because I've already been building up I've already been building up her like materials for not Pulchra, for Anby. It's very ambitious of me to think I'll even get Anby, but hey, we'll see. Weakness is physical, okay. Until we can get Pulchra's engine, we'll have to give her this engine. Okay, you know, actually, while you guys are here, I may as well just swap already to the live screen so that we can actually see what I'm doing. Y'all can see like what I'm dealing with here. We'll call that the end of the just chatting segment. A very, very weird and abrupt way to end, inelegant way to segue out of that. But yeah, here we are. This is the I'm going to try and make this work, because like I know that Kana, there's a YouTuber by the name of Kana who already tested out Nekomata teams and said that Nekomata actually performed badly with Pulchra. Okay, let me bring that in.
Gotta keep the claws sharp.
You don't have what it takes.
Bang. Okay.
Perfect shot. Make it fun for me.
Ooh,
Wanna try my
that's a
massage?
huge amount of days.
Home is where the... Guess I'll do it myself.
Time to sharpen my claws.
That's actually a decent amount of days that we got from that. Holy moly. Holkra's ult deals so much days. What the fuck? Damn. Also, wait, there's something wrong with my game for some reason. We can't do that anymore because we're already... Yeah. Let's increase Pulchra. Like, no, that by the way was just Pulchra without her passive fully leveled, and still that dealt a decent amount of days for that.
I'll help you. Number 0, Andy.
Okay, so we have to fight that
Standing
thing.
by.
Why is Turbo going nuts downstairs? Okay, time to completely burst this ass hat down with this build or this team. Please stop flirting with the camera, Harumasa.
Understood.
Also, I don't remember the game being this loud on headset.
Following orders. Here to support.
Bam.
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak.
Let's test your math. I can be everywhere.
2, 3, okay.
Time to close the net. Justice is served.
And then and smack.
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak.
Please don't resist. I can be everywhere.
Who's the pathetic one now?
And fire.
To work now. Don't be afraid. And we'll meet her.
Yeah, this definitely is a better combo.
Practice.
That was so quick. This is definitely a better combo than the one I kept doing. I kept trying. Okay, so context. I was trying before to do a combo with Harumasa. What is with my game and why does it feel like it's stuttering so much in terms of like frame? Why am I dropping frames? Why am I dropping frames? Maybe if I close this. Did I do something to any of my apps that's just caused this to now like... Oopsie. Nope, that's not what I want to do. That should not be... This is very odd. Maybe if I turn this back on? Or, better yet, let me open this thing up. ZENLESS Zone 0, adjust game graphics. Disabled image sharpening. Here. FreeSync is optimized. It's all my global settings. So why is it that it's not? Why are you suddenly? Huh? No, I didn't mean to. Oh my god. Sorry. I was supposed to click close on the AMD thing, but somehow it decided, you know what? How about we just close your browser instead? Hold on. Bit of troubleshooting here. Sorry. Please bear with me here. Maybe need to exit some background stuff. Okay. Let's get back into it. That seems smoother. Seems.
Understood.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and smack.
That's my aim.
Please don't regret. There can be everywhere.
Target practice.
It's time to close the net. Have you red-handed?
Move away from the laser.
That's touching my aim.
Let's test your method. There can be everywhere.
Clear mind. Arrows fly through.
And bam. Ta-da! And that is how you play Haramasa. But also, that's how you play Qingyi, because I forgot, my Qingyi is M1. Maybe that's why Haramasa is so strong right now. I'm really pushing like my luck in this game because I have Haramasa at, or rather I managed to get Evelyn. I got Evelyn's Wenjin, and then I have Harumasa at sorry, no. Let me rephrase. I got Evelyn, I got Evelyn's Wenjin, and then I got Qingyi to M1.
Please
Target practice.
There's still time to turn yourself in.
All right, move away.
Here comes the first.
Ult. And
Catching my
drop.
aim.
Check in there. They can be everywhere.
Who's the pathetic one now?
And fire.
Full of opening.
That was slightly slower. Might be because of when I chose to release his ult. Did I put back Evelyn's Wenjin on Evelyn, or is Harumase using Evelyn's Wenjin? I totally forget.
Hey, don't look down.
Let's. Asset confirmed. Preparing to move.
Okay, no, she's actually using her Wenjin. He's still using Marcado Desire.
I'll protect you from any danger.
So much bounce. Also bouncy. Okay, so let's actually we'll do the other event later. For now, let's actually go and do the story. Bury Your Tears, Silver Soldier Song. Ooh. Well, we usually do the main story first. Drown in your soul and your sorrow and fears, choke on your blood and your tears. We take reservations now? Is in just 5 minutes. Oh, what's this? Hold on. Something new in the workbench? Right, because we now have Pulchra. Ethan database. Follow codex. Int. Right.
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector. I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say, it absolutely lives up to its reputation. The ambiance here is understated yet refined, elegant but still cozy.
I think I know why
It's so
people were
soothing,
complaining about
like a
Hugo's
steady beacon
body shape.
in the dark.
It's the illusion
I've also
given off by
noticed some well-known
his
individuals
coat.
frequenting this place, including elite members from PubSec and HSO. Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
This sounds concerning.
I'm flattered, but you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special. So, I guess the rumors about this place are true. Children of devils.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition. Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
Watch yourself, sir.
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we haven't heard of.
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires.
Gee, I wonder why he's talking about vampires.
Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization. Typically, they are pale-skinned, well-dressed, exuding a mysterious and dangerous aura. But beneath their immaculate facade lie lethal fangs for draining human blood.
Gee, I wonder why we're talking about this. Hold on. My mouse is not appearing. Damn! I wanted to show my cursor. I wonder why we're talking about this, Mr. Pale, well-dressed, and mysterious over here.
You kind of look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment. Too bad vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu. Oh, and I don't feast on human blood. In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic. Anyway, back to the movie.
He's a diabetic?
Who unwillingly turned into a vampire, and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father and ultimately dies in the process.
So, it's a tragic story.
Sounds like Blade.
I actually think the ending is pretty good. At least he accomplished his goal, and death was just the price he was willing to pay. Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for. I'll just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
Okay, again, so here's the thing. Like, I really wish I could show my cursor, but it's not gonna show up because I'm in controller mode for this game. So the reason I think that people were complaining that Hugo looked too muscular or his body shape was off, it has to do, I think, with the way his clothing is shaped. Like, it looks like he has very broad shoulders, but that's only because he's wearing a coat over his shoulders that accentuates the line. On top of that, he has that little divider there on his left chest that gives off a sharp curve pointing in that direction. I think it's all about like the it's not just the body, but it might be more of the way his clothes give off that shape. It's like it's an illusion of shape there.
Thank you for your patronage.
I need to actually
That's very
get a better
generous of
look
you.
at his model to see like whether or not it
Think
is
of it as my
ill-shaped.
thanks for chatting about the movie with me. Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a collector's prized find.
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad. Just as I'd expect from a collector.
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper
I
echelon.
wonder if we'll ever get skins for
Some
Wise
even
and Bell when
collects
they're not wearing their jackets.
Organs.
Because
Just some
they do
rumors
exist. The
circling around.
jacketless
Hope I
models do
didn't
exist
spook
for
you.
like their downtime scenes, but I kind of wish we could also have the option to remove the jacket.
No worries. I don't scare easily. I've seen my fair share of crazy stuff.
Says
I was
Wise, but
worried
let's
for
not
nothing.
forget, like in
With
one of the
so many
earlier patches,
high-profile
it's well known that
individuals
Wise
visiting
does not
here,
like
I'm sure you're well
horror
connected
movies.
and experienced in various fields. Speaking of which, there's a big industry auction coming up. They'll probably have lots of collectibles, maybe even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know. Oh, by the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Well, thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
Uh-huh. Bury your tears with the past. Sorry, my monitor's in a very weird angle. I feel like Hugo talks weirdly, seems a bit suspicious. This must be how people with delusions of grandeur talk. Serious holier than thou vibes. Ah! God damn this stupid... Hold on. Give me a sec, guys. I have to fiddle with this stupid pop filter again. Does anyone know how to fix this? It's so annoying that this particular pop filter is annoying because, like... Oops. Sorry, you are hearing like all of the whoop 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 whoop. There has to be a better way to seal this off because this is so annoying. Oh, shit. Ah. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe this will fix it. Here, let me mute my mic first. There we go. I think that should fix it. I think. Didn't Hugo mention a raffle event? Okay, off to Lumina Square we go.
You
Okay.
there? Why not come try your luck? All sorts of prizes are waiting to be won.
See, look, it doesn't even look like he's that muscular. I wish I could switch to the lighter for comparison. But yeah, it doesn't even look like he's... Like, seriously, it only looks that way, I think, because he's wearing a thick jacket, and he's wearing it in such an odd way that bulks up his silhouette. But honestly, he doesn't even look that muscular. I honestly don't understand the criticism that people have for this. Hold on, I need to adjust this again. I don't understand what's happening, why it's... Set that to dynamic. Maybe make the FPS uncapped. Is that what's happening? Sorry, a little bit of testing here. You know who I am? What's that got to do with you cutting in line?
This guy seems arrogant. Maybe I should take a tougher approach with him.
Oh no, are we doing a debate
Quit
segment?
the act. I've seen right through you. You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity. Your crafty skills have caused headaches, not to mention, you're revered in your field. Your true identity is a member of the most infamous band of thieves in New Eridu, Mockingbird!
Nonsense. I'm a law-abiding citizen and haven't done anything wrong.
Exactly. If you're so confident in your judgment, why not call PubSec? I'm sure they'd be delighted to apprehend this Mockingbird Phantom Thief.
So they're phantom thieves.
All right, jeez, I was just guessing. Forget it. Clearly, you have no idea who I am.
No one does.
I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right. You'll face consequences for crossing me.
You're from Tops, and you're here to join a raffle?
You're an esteemed member of Tops. Why join a raffle with us?
Offense is the best defense. Seems like you've got that down.
I'm only here because my family sponsored this event. I just joined the raffle for fun. Anyway, you were the only one next to me when I lost my wallet.
Listen, you can't just throw accusations around. You'll be held accountable for what you say. I did not steal your wallet, but if you insist that I did, let's go to PubSec together.
Ooh.
If you can't prove it, I'll be pressing charges against you.
Plus, I also know the local police woman there.
Press charges? That's a bit too extreme, don't you think?
Looks like you found the right approach to deal with people like him.
In any case, my wallet is missing.
No one's responsible for your wallet except you. Let's be real. You're just trying to shift the blame.
Oh.
You! No one's ever dared to speak to me like that before.
And maybe that's why you have such a rotten
Your
attitude like
accusation
that.
is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock. Your outfit, while elegant, shows unironed creases and noticeable signs of wear. Plus, the wet ink on your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace. Likely so you wouldn't miss today's raffle. All in all, it's clear you're not well off and quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash.
Ooh.
Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
That's utter nonsense!
Regardless, you owe this person an apology.
Damn it! You'll regret this! Just you wait!
I really hate it when innocent people are wrongfully accused. But
Ooh, that seems to be
it's all over
a
now.
berserk button
I
for him.
hope it didn't ruin your mood.
I still have some doubts. Did he really just drop his wallet?
Regardless of what really happened, he got what he deserved. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you. People like that should have a taste of their own medicine. That sounds fair to me. Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness in our world, do we? That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
Okay.
You seem to be implying something. Don't tell me.
A good movie never spoils its ending, but feel free to speculate. Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle ticket to mark the occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and bring you good fortune.
I'm sure you're familiar with the Ravenlock family affiliated with Tops. They were once incredibly powerful, a true behemoth among even Tops. Unfortunately, that's all in the past. Now they're not doing so well, be it their funding or reputation, they're far from their former glory. So of course, this is what the Ravenlock family deserves. As you know, being a collector means I have to deal with these high society people. Among all the people I've encountered, the Ravenlocks are the toughest crowd. Cunning and ruthless, these words were made for them. While the same applies to most people and tops, the Ravenlock family is among the worst. Take that Curtis guy as an example. A branch family member at best, but already immersed in his arrogance. Unfortunately, I'm just an ordinary collector below their playing field. Otherwise, in any case, if you ever run into a Ravenlock, it's best to keep your distance. Same goes for Tops people, of course. The Tops Enterprises Union is one of the top power players in New Eridu, toe-to-toe with the Mayflower-led city administration. These two are at each other's throats behind the scenes. One New Eridu clearly isn't big enough for two behemoths. If you ask me, it's just dogs eating dogs. I've been going on for some time now. Alright, let's leave it at that. See you again. Ooh, raffle ticket. Also, wait, let me make a few more settings adjustments. First off, the audio. It's too low. And then I kind of want to turn on anti-aliasing again. I think this was the problem, the high precision character resolution. I think that's where things got really fucked up. Yeah, because without it, it's so much smoother. It's so much better.
Anyone?
It's the grand prize. 50,000 Denny's? Hot dang. I need that for all the upgrades I have planned for my characters. That's right. It might have gotten the hush treatment. Before that, sorry, give me a sec. I need to pause the stream for a moment. Let's actually take a quick 10-minute break. I'm gonna rehydrate, maybe grab a quick snack, and then we'll continue from there. So be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm back, everyone. Sorry for that wait. Want to make sure that I was ready to continue. And I brought myself breakfast. Not bought, brought. I quickly fried an egg, and then I now have it with a can of tuna and on top of some rice. Continue. Master Proxy, my apologies for disturbing you. Are you available at the moment? I have some important matters I'd like to discuss with you in person. Okay. For those of you wondering, yes, I am aware about the news about Lycon and his VA. I'm not going to weigh in too much on it, other than like I've heard clips of what the new Lycon voice sounds like, and doesn't sound that bad. If anything, it sounds like the new voice actor was trying very hard to match the voice and vibe of the old one. To come discuss an important matter with you. Before that, we need to be honest with you about the Master Victoria housekeeping. You probably don't know about that yet. He's loyal to the current head of the Mayflower family, who is also the mayor of New Eridu. It's the mayor who wishes to talk with you two, which is why we've come. You're both deeply involved in the previous bringer and sacrifice-related events. Well, if you say so.
They're here with me now, sir.
I'm glad to have the chance to speak with you, young'uns. Helios Academy used to be a peaceful and comforting place.
Stay silent.
I know you still can't fully trust me, and I understand that completely. But please do know that I mean you no harm. Your teacher, Carol, and I, we used to be friends.
So he knows.
She was a kind person. I was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
There's more to the story.
She was innocent. There must be something else behind it.
I hope so too. It's just that the fall of the old capital still weighs heavily on us all. But I believe you just got caught up in all of this. I'm sorry for what you've been through over the years. It must be tough.
One day, we'll find the evidence to clear her name.
Then I sincerely wish you success. The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important. Something about your eyes. I stumbled upon some of the data Carol left behind. She spent much of her time studying
eye
ways
implants,
to minimize
okay.
the side effects of your eye implants.
Teacher. She was always looking out for us.
Yes, which is why I believe this
All right,
is
yeah, her
final
teacher is the
wish.
one that developed the
As
deep
her
dive
friend,
system.
I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system takes up a part of your body's capacity. This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude. I brought in a team of specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort, they created a plan to upgrade the HDD system. After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial boost in your ether aptitude, or rather, a restoration to its original level.
Do you mean that once the HDD upgrade is done, we'll be able to enter the hollows ourselves without EOS?
Exactly. You'll likely experience some discomfort at first, but you'll get used to it over time. I'll have the specialists from Marcel Group continue monitoring your physical condition.
Well, it's good to know that we actually have backing from the mayor himself.
Restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
Feels like there's some kind of catch.
Are you really giving us such advanced technology for free? Feels like there's gotta be some kind of catch. Besides, you must have known about us for a while. So why wait until now?
I'm not asking for anything in return. As for why I didn't reach out sooner, truth is, from what I've learned, your eyes possess even greater power. Perhaps the power within you could affect all of New Eridu. But you must understand, power is a double-edged sword. It can be used against enemies or allies. As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure everyone's safety. So I hope you'll forgive my caution. I'd been observing you for some time. That said, I'm confident to say that everyone at Victoria Housekeeping speaks highly of you.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
Yeah, they're both good people.
This Lycon sounds a bit more subdued.
Thank you for your
Not
kind
in a
words.
bad way. Like, it's a bit more.
Even though we have no idea what this
Doesn't have a
power is.
refinement, but he's a bit more
You're not
calm.
just making it up to get our hopes up, are you?
Of course not. It's just that I don't have much information right now. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Well then, I'll let Lycon assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide you through everything. You should be able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
How are you feeling now?
All good, I think.
Ooh.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Wise for now.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators.
The way I
you're
see
ready
it, it's
to
like
explore regular hollows. But
they
you must
basically
be
got
careful
a
at
RAM
first.
upgrade,
Lycon, Ellen,
an internal
why
RAM.
don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you. Of course, you'll receive fair compensation upon completion. Take your time at the journeys ahead. You've got plenty of time to uncover your full potential.
Whoops. Oh, nice. Let's confirm the mission objective. The mayor wishes for us to retrieve information from 3 data piles here in order to update the carrot of this area. Retrieving the data is something only the esteemed Master Proxy can accomplish, so we'll leave it to you.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction. Let's keep moving.
Find the next data pile.
The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
Excuse me.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go. We'll have to move the train.
Clue not obtained.
We should
Search for
search
clues
for the
in the
passcode
surrounding
nearby,
area.
disable the laser, and then move the train.
I get it now.
Oh,
We
hey.
should be able to enter the passcode now.
Nice. Cool. We got the code almost instantly.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
Fantastic. Never been better.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please let us know at once.
There are moments where the voice hits and
Yeah,
moments
I'll
it
carry
misses.
you on my back if needed.
Well, that won't be necessary.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
Faith and Agent
Well, I
win.
was just thinking, when will you pick up some fighting skills? If you can fight, you can handle things in the hollow all on your own.
Going from
That'd be
proxy to
pretty neat.
agent. That's some foreshadowing right there. Would be something if, yeah, eventually down the line we get like either Weiss or Bell as an agent.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead.
Or they have like this whole cloak and dagger kind of feel where it's like both of them are on the field at the
Seems to be
same time.
guarded, however. Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure your safety.
Thank you. Sorry. I still need you guys to protect me. Seems like I'll need to work harder.
Roxy, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
In position.
You're already
And
pretty great.
boom.
Just leave the rest to us.
Another clue missing.
No, it's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Oop. Stop this crazy thing.
Maintaining the data piles in the hollows requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism.
This one's a bit too... This Lycon is a bit too quiet.
Ella, switch up. Take a break.
And boom.
Say no more.
There we go.
Master Proxy, let's take a look around this area. We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
0. First code is 0, okay.
Proxy's moves seemed more fluid in that last battle.
What could be up here?
Thanks, but all I did was dodge.
All you did was dodge?
Nimbly evading an enemy's attack is an important skill. As for combat, leave that to us.
Yeah, I mean, dodging is nothing to sneeze at.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode.
Zero 4, okay.
Master Proxy, we've been in the hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling?
I feel fine. Nothing unusual, actually.
That's good to hear. After all, this is the first time you've entered a hollow since the system upgrade. Best not to overdo it.
And chop.
Let's end this fight quickly.
I still don't fully understand Ellen's kit. Oh, hey. 51. 0451.
All right, that's all of them. Let us return and open.
Ta-da! We hacked it. All right. Next zone. I'm even better than usual.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaeton's performance was outstanding.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task.
There's the
I'd like
catch.
you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
Don't tell me.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Oh?
Sacrifice? It's back?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the hollow and carries human genes.
Ooh, Coletta's not gonna like that.
We extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether. However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft. We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
Hold on, let me reread that. Recently stolen and now. Okay.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust. Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you. Of course, this hinges on one condition: your willingness to aid me.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Thank you very much. I knew that I could rely on you. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining one might take some time.
Okay.
I'll handle that promptly. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
See, it doesn't seem that bad for this line.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts, which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved. But worry not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave. Have a good day.
See, again, it's not that bad, but there were some moments earlier where it just seemed off. Like, literally, like, it really sounds like he's trying to kind of make the same impression as the last voice actor, and it works for most cases, but there are some lines where it's just like, that felt a bit flat. Also, be right back. I know I just took a break, but the bathroom calls for me. I'm sorry. I just went and I have to go again. Be right back. Okay, my apologies, everyone. Wait, where are my slippers? Okay, give me a moment. Let me sit back down. My apologies. That bathroom break was completely unexpected. Caught me off guard. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. How's Belle feeling about all this?
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction, we could give him a call? But he didn't leave us his contact information. Odd, right? If he...
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve?
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve. Like in the movies.
You've been watching too many movies, Wise. We need to separate fiction from reality. Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket and said something weird. He said something cringy like, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Wait, don't tell me.
The string of numbers appears. It is literally behind the light.
I get it now. This guy watches way too many detective movies. Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Aha, it's you, the manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
About the auction you mentioned.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invitations for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task, I should be able to find time to get the invitations you need.
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person.
Okay.
I'll wait for you at Do Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Do Gardening Shop. But wait, she's also a... What do they call them again? Not a...
You've arrived, my friend. Punctual as always.
Shadow someone for me. Record until everything they do in Hartman Ravenlock. Happen to be in proximity, happen to overhear some things. You know that too? I guess we go over here.
Another waste of my precious time.
There's no need to report such trivial matters to me. My time is precious. Get to the point. Okay, something about shady business partners shutting down of an organ facility or of some sorts.
This time, I'll lead the family back to the...
These are Master Edmund's orders. His hair is longer than I thought. Holy moly.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always. About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress? I see. Looks like it's more complicated than I thought. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations. So please, don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Okay.
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk. But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my sisters.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
He has double moles under his left eye.
It's a bond you have to maintain carefully. Even as family, we might not fully know each other. For example, our someone who was like a mother to us loved us deeply, but also kept many things from us.
Mother. Huh. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Uh-oh.
Had? You didn't have a fallout over some big argument, did you?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago.
I can't help but think of like the meme of like
back to what we were saying. It's highly likely
I
that
miss
Hartman
my
will be at the auction.
I miss my brother Kenji. I'm still alive. Sometimes I can hear his voice.
As well. As you know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future?
Who's gonna be there? Yeah, Hartman.
He's sitting up on his high horse, looking down on everyone else. I hope these upper class... Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or I digress. Have fun at the auction.
I'm a bit behind on my progress. Alright, I guess we go back to the store.
It is a pleasure to see you.
It's been a while.
You look concerned. See you at the auction. Nah, I didn't receive anything yet. Noodle shop? Why are we going to the noodle shop? And are we really attending a high-end auction dressed like this? Or are we going to see, like, Wise and Belle in fancy outfits?
Lies. Deception. Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one.
Oh no, a fellow Chuny.
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
What are you talking about? I'm confused.
Words can only convey so much. So it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry. Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Huh?
Are you referring to me?
Yes, you. If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter.
Her voice is a
And
little... Not what I'm expecting from that frame.
Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this. Otherwise, you might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please.
Alright. It's no big deal. Obnoxious blonde boy? It's a long story. An extremely noble mark on his forehead. Okay, what do they mean by extremely noble mark on his forehead? I'm pretty sure we'll find out eventually. An amusing golden bamboo statue. Excuse me.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. His financial situation might not be too great right now.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Let's raise the bid a little. How about 10%?
Such a small amount? As expected.
The start of an auction is crucial. Your opponent...
You should just give up already.
Good luck to you. Host, I increase my bid by 20%.
Ooh.
Where could you have gotten so many Denny's?
A solid move, but perhaps a bit too costly for me.
So she backs down.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price.
No matter what,
Oof.
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
That's right. The Denny's in our pocket is our biggest advantage. Host, I'm raising the bid.
Ooh.
Price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
It's a bit overpriced, but regardless, congratulations on your winning bid. Though, in my opinion, it's a step, but as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of New Eridu. The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it.
Okay.
Without further ado, let's get started!
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps...
1 billion.
Oh!
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat. Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow, she just said, don't let your sympathy sway you, then went ahead and bid anyways.
Who says it's for them, though?
But she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Literally afford.
This elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste.
And deep pockets.
So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion.
Yikes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit.
A rather abstract piece of art. Do we get to display that on our shelf?
The coffee here is drinkable.
Why are there so many unfamiliar faces around? I thought this was for regulars only.
Not right now.
You have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
I wouldn't assume.
Not at all. That's not what I'm thinking.
You're not being honest. And just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness. Nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased. Because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a fraudster?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back. And you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
And yet...
So why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art, at its essence, sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose.
That's a big price, though. Holy
That's
shit.
another lie. Looks like you believed me.
I didn't really believe you.
Let me give you another piece of advice. People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
Oh!
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders. I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
She's quite short, compared to Wise at least.
The second half of the auction is about to begin. Please. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back! Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece.
Robe
the
of
one-of-a-kind
Heroes?
Robe of Heroes! Legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear.
That sounds so
Truly
fake.
fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe.
Sacrifice core.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item, yet it's just there on a piece of clothing.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it.
Huh?
Seems authentic. Of course, I'll keep an eye on it.
Ewan Hartman, the current head of the Ravenlock family.
I didn't expect this to drag on, so I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase. What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy. Perhaps a better question should be, what can you offer me?
Ooh.
The ball's in my court now. Good. I enjoy conversing with people of sufficient intelligence.
So this is the ZZZ version of the debate mechanic in
Why
HSR.
rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
I'm not a collector, so I'm not into...
In that case, how about we strike a deal?
Ooh, I should have gone for the
All I want
gem.
is that gem. So, if you cease bidding now, I'll take it.
He called our bluff.
The Ravenlock family always gets what they desire.
What a coincidence. I, too, always get what I want.
Ooh, Wise with the cold cut there.
You're quite confident.
That
Know
was
when to stand your
cold.
ground. Well done.
My time is valuable, my friend. If I offer you a token of appreciation, let...
In that case, if I were to give you a hefty sum of Denny's, would you back down?
I fear my price is beyond your means.
Really now?
It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that. All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes...
Drat. Though the mayor gave us a substantial amount of Denny's, I have...
Thank you, everyone. It appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude
Is there?
to all
Can
of
you win the debate against Hartman?
Damn it, we almost won. Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to...
Look
up?
What happened?
Oh.
Why'd the lights go out?
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Is that...
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
Okay.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too.
Lycon, what do you know?
Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird and I have... history.
You might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do? I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed.
Okay.
There have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
He seems pretty nice. He did lend us a hand, so he doesn't really come across as a bad guy to me.
I see. A facade, I'm sure, to earn your trust. In any case, he is very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
It's a good way to test my abilities.
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling pretty strong right now.
Very well. Please, follow me then.
Oh, through the port. She's already gone home. Into the hollow we go.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, he would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner.
Okay.
Do be extra careful.
So many ethereals. They don't seem to be phasing him at all.
And smack.
Oh, I am loath to admit it. That man is quite formidable.
Ah, yes, perfectly hide his weapon. Find the specific container console. Ah, okay. Those are mines.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Master Proxy, that's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it.
And whack.
It may look like a coin, but it's actually a dart. He carries around a... He's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste.
Ow.
Be gone.
Stay calm now. The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally.
Okay.
Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if it let us through on purpose.
Now,
Pancake.
Stand still. Stay calm now.
Pancake.
Stand still. Stay calm now.
He's taking the opportunity to run off again.
This must be the right way. Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be...
Repair the
It
console.
should be this way. Are they from the auction? Back then, Hugo would typically... And as his partner, I'd be responsible. I'm unsure if he has a partner now.
Wow. Phantom Thief.
True. That could make things tricky. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those Hollow Raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem.
Okay.
be gone.
Stand still.
Smack. Ow. Pancake.
Stay calm now. Stand still. Stay calm now. He should be nearby.
Where is he? Give me back my gem, motherfucker!
Long time no see, traitor.
Well, that set him off.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Whoa.
Beyond reason!
Both of you, enough already!
Wise?
Master Proxy.
Well,
are you all right, Master Proxy?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't using EOS. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall.
Of course, yes. I'm sorry
Rest
for being
assured,
tall.
Manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oaf, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
Hey, he stopped
I
too.
thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
Well, that's something.
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources.
I'm sorry, that's the voice of the
and
big
any other
guy?
valuables you've got.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right. Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
Whoa.
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be
I'm not sure you...
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
Help!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's so funny to hear this voice coming out of the big muscular Hollow Raider.
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of...
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
Oh, see, he actually lost his eye.
Unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Oh, shit.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken?
My chair.
Merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before me.
You talk too much.
Pancake!
Proxy, I'd advise against trusting anyone from the Mayflower family.
Do you two have to fight?
My apologies, dear manager, but I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
any of
Oops. Replay. Okay, shit. He has so many attacks to dodge. Wait, we have to do this from here. Aw, come on. You're kidding. There's no checkpoint for this segment.
Master Proxy, the layout of the fort is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner.
Come on, there's no checkpoint for that? Ah.
There are so many ethereals. They don't seem to be phasing him at all.
Okay, come on, hurry up.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Master Proxy, that's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. It is extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste.
Oh, come on.
The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if... Let us...
Okay.
Stand still. Stay calm now. Stand still.
Hurry and catch up. Yeah.
This must be the right way. Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up. It should be this way. Stay calm now. Stand still. He should be nearby.
Okay. We caught up.
Are you all right, Master Proxy?
Skip this.
Be prepared to kneel before me, traitor.
You talk too much.
I have you now.
Satisfactory.
Pancake.
Proxy, I did what?
Do you two have to fight?
Clean up, not
My apologies, dear master, but I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
my way.
Have a pancake.
Stand still.
Where'd he go?
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps by faith, do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship? Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
Damn.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world, and there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you.
So it's like a whole, like, so Hugo is kind of like going the Jason Todd route here.
Are you okay, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths...
Hugo had too much of a chip on his shoulder, I think.
I've been curious for a while now. What caused you two to split?
Mockingbird, faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks. And one of them was a disastrous one.
Hugo. You...
Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Have you gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. A really long time ago.
Yikes.
You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog.
Ooh.
Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me?
The mayor is different from the others. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
Seemed a bit rushed, in my opinion.
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale.
I feel like there was probably more to it. Like, that was probably the camel that broke the straw's back. Sorry, that's backwards, I know. It's just funny to say. The camel that broke the straw's back. I'm pretty sure there's more to the story. Like, there's probably like a build-up as to why Lycon kind of thought that Hugo had crossed the line too many times. Because, like, there had to have been signs. There had to have been a build-up. Because it can't just be a, like, oh, suddenly you do this and, like, yeah, that's it. I'm gone. I'm leaving. If anything, usually that kind of scenario would lead to the... Wouldn't it normally lead to them ousting Hugo instead of Lycon choosing to leave? So it had to have been a gradual change or something that, like, eventually led to Lycon realizing that it wasn't just Hugo, it's Mockingbird entirely that made him want to leave.
Hugo came from a powerful family. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I...
Ah, I see.
Met him. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day.
What happened to Jack, though?
Hugo still has the sacrifice.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help?
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before, so...
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth.
Eh?
That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
Oh.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled. If anyone attempts to use it as a weapon,
they will get consumed.
This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please
That's right, Master Proxy.
So that'll be all for today.
This is part A. According to the quest name, anyway. Just a mask. Get more information. Okay. Do I have enough for a roll? I do. Can we get Anby? No. We got another Billy? Come on. Billy's not even a rate up on this banner. What the hell? Ooh. Exactly 600? Yikes.
Did you call? My loyalty lies with the winner.
Not gonna lie, the gun axes are kind of awesome.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
Alright, let's keep going. Actually, wait, before we continue, let's take another 5-minute bathroom / refresher break. I will be back. Let's just freshen up a bit and also unshrimp my spine. Ugh. Okay, BRB.